only. I hope all is well in your end. Continue to be safe. You matter, you're worthy. Don't get discouraged on yourself today. Loving yourself is not a crime. And I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. It wasn't competition when choosing yourself. Here was your reality. Here was your reality. Your day-to-day activities. Showing up for yourself to better yourself, not to dim your light. They gave up on you, but you understood your priorities. To show up for you to better you. When they misused you and they mistreated you, they disrespected you, they abused you. They tried to humiliate you. At the end of the day, what of you? It was your reality. Showing up for you to treat you right. Going in circles to understand pain at the end of the day that was projected on you, that made you a victim. To heal those wounds that was installed within you, to better yourself, to love yourself correctly. Asking God every single day, please show me the way. You truly praying for yourself, not against yourself, to dim your light. You was recognizing your faith. It wasn't a walk in the park to choose yourself, to better yourself at the end of the day. You was allowing yourself to become your best self vision of yourself when they gave up on you that day. They humiliated you in the most unhealthiest way when they were supposed to love you the most healthiest way. They were supposed to be by your side through thick and thin at the end of the day, but they made you feel like, wow, you had to question yourself that day. That everybody was supposed to be part of your journey, and God showed you the way. God showed you all the right people that was truly for you with no malicious intentions when you least expected. How God works in mysterious ways. You went from a non-believer to a believer at the end of the day. God showing you the right direction when it came to your faith, brightening up your day at the end of the day. It took a process at the end of the day for you to choose yourself, to better yourself. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just because moments. Understanding your confidence that God installed within you, not to go the wrong direction. You asking for God to show you the way at the end of the day, to love yourself right, to be at peace with yourself without wearing the mask, to hurt innocent people. At the end of the day, you didn't want to be a victim. That energy is different when you allow yourself to mentally go within. You allowing yourself to believe in you. When they misused you, they judged you. They wanted you to give up on you. They wanted you to live in fear. They put you in a mindset at the end of the day you had to question yourself in the most unhealthiest way, but only for you to realize that you are worthy, to understand the outcome at the end of the day. Everybody wasn't supposed to see your vision when it came to your faith, to recognize at the end of the day. Don't get discouraged today. The energy is different. Loving yourself to better yourself. Loving yourself to show up for yourself. Loving yourself not to dim your light. Understanding that, wow, you found peace within, and it wasn't a walk in the park, let alone an overnight process, but you allowed yourself to show up for yourself because God installed another day within you. Regardless of depression, anxiety, PTSD, you put a name in your book that made you dysfunctional. When it came to your sickness, I say that respectfully. It was a challenge within a challenge, but you showed up for yourself to understand that, wow, God is showing you the way that you are worthy. Don't dim your light because someone gave up on you that day. You matter and you are worthy, and you are loved by all the right people. Never allow someone to dim your light because they gave up on you. They overlooked you. They allowed you to feel like you wasn't worthy. They allowed you to feel like you wasn't worthy. But you allowed yourself to recognize the confidence that God installed within you. To truly be a believer. To truly show up for yourself at the end of the day, to continue to blossom and go within. Something that you couldn't recognize at the end of the day is that your pain was truly holding you back. And for you to realize at the end of the day that, wow, I allowed myself to come out that mindset at the end of the day that don't live here today. It wasn't an overnight process. So when it come to pain 10 years ago, when it come to pain 5 years ago, look how far I came. I was my biggest cheerleader when I least expected. Folks that I thought that was supposed to be by my side, to respect me at the end of the day, they had malicious intentions, and God showed me the way. God showed me that I was being protected this whole entire time. How God works in mysterious ways. You mad and you are worthy, don't get discouraged today. Never allow pain to hold you back. And I say that respectfully because someone wants you to lack self-awareness at the end of the day. Being your own worst enemy, that wasn't part of God's time, and I say that respectfully. You matter and you are worthy. It's not a crime to love yourself. It's not. So never get discouraged because someone gave up on you, they overlooked you, they judged a book by its cover. They try to dim your light to discourage you. They threw sport at you in a toxic way. But you was willing and able to choose you because God allowed you to see another day for all the right reasons, because God wasn't done with you. It's a thought process for me. Never get discouraged from loving yourself. And you're not wrong for choosing you to love you. Everybody is not supposed to be part of your journey. A life that God is allowing you to create, a beautiful view. But you got to see for yourself not to be a non-believer. Being a non-believer wasn't part of God's plan. And I say that respectfully. So you got to understand your plan. That you mad and you're worthy don't get discouraged today. Time and change and patience at the end of the day. Continue to understand at the end of the day, don't lack self-awareness. Because you mad and you're worthy don't get discouraged today. It's a thought process to me. Loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. They're not going to understand the obstacles that was placed in front of you. That was supposed to make you mentally unstable. You're supposed to be your worst enemy. But God showed you a different direction when it came to your faith because you believed in yourself. To understand the sacrifice you was truly willing to make, you didn't have malicious intentions. All money wasn't good money at the end of the day. But you understood to show up for yourself. That was a sacrifice. To understand at the end of the day, I can't allow myself to become a victim because someone dimmed my light and didn't know how to love me. Someone dimmed my light and didn't know how to respect me. Someone dimmed my light and tried to discourage me. But God was showing you at the end of the day those obstacles that was placed in front of you. It wasn't your battle at the end of the day. And God was truly showing you the way to overcome the trauma and pain, whatever was placed in front of you that day. Don't give up on yourself today. My content is not for everybody. And I say that respectfully. It's not. And loving yourself is not a crime. And being able to think for yourself is not a crime, especially when you don't have malicious intentions towards yourself or your neighbor. And I say that respectfully. You matter and you are worthy. They won't understand the obstacles that was placed in front of you that was supposed to make you so dysfunctional. You wasn't supposed to see your best self-reflection of yourself. But God truly showed you the way. When you didn't have food on your table, you barely had money in your pocket, you didn't know which direction to turn. You didn't know which direction to go when it came to loving yourself and finding peace within. You didn't have nowhere to stay. You were sick. But when you least expected, God showed up when you least expected and pointed you in the right direction. When you actually pray within praying and asking God for the guidance at the end of the day that you are worthy. And God was showing you at the end of the day, don't hurt yourself with your own words because someone gave up on you. My content is not for everybody. And everybody's battles and obstacles is not the same. And I say that respectfully when it comes to change. It's not a race when it comes to healing trauma and pain. And let alone it would never be an overnight process. Healing trauma and pain from a childhood view going into your adulthood, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. And I'm far from biased. I know how to respect my neighbor, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. But when you come for me at the end of the day, understand the even exchange and stay in your place. It's a thought process for me. Because I know how to take accountability for my actions, something that you can't see. My content is not for everybody. I do not worship the devil, and I say that respectfully. And the good God is not for sale. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. All money ain't good money. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And I say this respectfully. Always be yourself. They may not understand your craft. They may not understand how you tie your shoe. They may not understand that you know how to respect yourself, to respect your name with no malicious intentions, but always be true to you. Regardless who gave up on you, they overlooked you, they judged a book by its cover, they tried to dim your light, they lied on you, they took your kindness to weakness, they disrespected you. You matter and you are worthy. And especially when you ain't got malicious intentions towards yourself or others around you. Never give up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. It's not meant for them to understand what God has stored within you when it comes to your faith. You ain't got malicious intentions. Continue being your authentic self with no malicious intentions. And you ain't trying to hurt yourself or innocent people. It's a thought process, me, regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. You matter, you're worthy. Now your genuine love, respect. I am the original owner of all my content, word for word, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. Do not get discouraged today, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody. I should be time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe year and a safe day. Peace and respect, your neighbor. Stop the violence. Your life matters. You are worthy. Don't get discouraged today. Have a good day. Thank you for your time.